everyone, how you doing? I'm Adam Keith and this is Love, Light and Joy Tarot. And welcome if you haven't been here before, and welcome if you have, and I'm glad my readings are resonating with you. These are general readings, so they won't, unfortunately resonate with everybody. But do check your moon and your rising signs as well. My readings since January have basically been mostly relationship readings, so if you're looking for career or finance, most likely not going to find it particularly here. It's just as I get the cards, it's what the universe is giving me and what to read. But there are plenty of other readers out there doing career and finance. This is for the week of May 18th to the 24th. Don't forget that gender is fluid in the cards. There is no gender. So if I say you're Empress and you're a guy, it's completely fine. It's just an energy. What else? We already talked about the fluidity. Relationships, time is fluid. So again, things could have happened already, even in the future. Things can change. Nothing's written in stone. Everyone has free will, of course. So you have whatever energy you put out changes the circumstances, especially with people that you're also dealing with. They also can change the circumstances of different things. On that account too, if you're doing a personal reading, which will be definitely honed in more to your particular story and needs, you can look down below, and in the description box is my email, and you can reach me there. Everything is time-stamped. I do the weeklies by element, and then you can just go on there and find your particular sign and snap right to it, and boom, you're right there. So I hope you enjoy it, and here we go. Hey Sagittarius, how you doing? This is your reading for May 18th to the 24th of 2020. And I've already been shuffling your cards, and we're just going to sort of get right into it, okay? So here we go. Oh, glasses. Sometimes Papa needs some glasses. Okay, so the first one we have is the Alien, which is also the Hermit card in other decks in the reverse. Move these over here. Second, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Prince of Wands in reverse. We have the Six of Wands upright, and that's good. We have the Temperance in reverse. And we have the King of Swords upright. Okay, the overall riding energy for the week is the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. So someone is working on something. Something's could be working on financial stuff, of course. Could also be working on yourself. Could be working in relationship. Could be you or the other person you're dealing with. This is also about going back to school. This is also about mastering something. So this is actually a really good time to be doing this in quarantine, is picking up new things, studying more, etc. And it's a beautiful energy to have for the overall week. Okay. The eights are, of course, also balance. 6 8s balances, balancing things out. So let's see what we got. Let's do some clarifiers on these. Okay, first, before we do the clarifiers, now we have the Eight of Pentacles. We also have the Alien, which is in reverse. Now, the Alien here, like I said, is the Hermit card, and it's in reverse. This means someone is either lost, lonely, just not knowing what direction to go in. Could be you or the other person that you're dealing with. We do have the Two of Cups. Again, someone feels disassociated with a partner. Could have been marriage. Could have been also a contract between people. So it could have been a business partner as well. Could be also a really good family member or good friend. This is more of a soulmate card, and it is in the reverse. So it means somebody is disconnected from it. So we have the Prince of Wands. Now this is the Knight of Wands in other decks. This is usually a very sort of go-getting energy when it's in the upright. Very inspirational, very implementing things, passionate. But this isn't, again, the reverse, which tells me this person's just kind of more in the angry mode than anything else, and refusing to do something that perhaps they should be doing. Yeah, or this could also be that somebody does not want to be a player anymore as well, because this can also be the player card in the upright. So we're going to get some clarifiers for this, of course. We have the Six of Wands. Now, somebody does want a victory here. Somebody wants to get noticed for what they're doing, and they are, apparently. But this is either wanting to get a victory or is getting noticed. You could be getting noticed for something for work, or maybe more people are paying attention to you via like social apps and things like that for dating. We have the Temperance card in the reverse. Someone has to be a bit more patient, or there's some balance that's needed. It could be in your own personal life, could be in someone else's life. Could even be a balance between work and, work and relationships. We also have the King of Swords here now. He is in the upright, so he is willing to come and talk. He is very the King and Queen of Swords tend to be very brutal, very honest. Let's put it that way. So it can be just very truthful, maybe not the most tactful at times, but it's what someone needs to hear. And this can also be a lawyer or judge as well sometimes on that case. So let's see what's going on here. Let's first start with the Eight of Pentacles, shall we? So Eight of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So somebody's working hard on something, but they may be working hard on trying to figure out how to communicate something or to go forward, because this is the communication card in reverse, which means something is being blocked, someone is not coming forward, things are not moving forward. But we're going to get another little clarifier here for that as well. Need to clarify for the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, please. All right, we have the Three of Swords in the upright. So this is heartbreak. Three of Swords is definitely heartbreak. It looks like somebody is trying to perhaps move on from this heartbreak, but it's either it's very difficult, or somebody's trying to communicate something about a heartbreak, and they're trying to work on this. Maybe it's you trying to get over a heartbreak. Maybe it's the other person. I hate to see that Three of Swords. We're gonna, as we get more of the cards out here, we'll find more information about what is going on. So let's start with the alien here. All right, so we have the Tower, but it's in reverse. Someone is literally trying to avoid a tower moment at this point. They're lonely. They're upset. They feel they're lost. They're lonely, and they're trying to avoid a tower moment here. I almost feel that the reason why the information is not going forward is that somebody wants to express how heartbroken they are, and they're feeling very lost and lonely. With probably you, which is because it's turning up, or this is you, how you're feeling, that you need to express to somebody how heartfelt heartbroken you are about something. But they are working on this. You're working on this. Somebody's working on this. We do have the King of Swords here. I haven't seen your particular energy. I don't think you're the King of Swords right now. So we're going to find out. So that someone's trying to avoid a tower moment. It's like they want to express how they're feeling, but yet still holding back. Let's see. Let's get another card here. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. There's your energy. Very well balanced energy, very nurturing energy. But this person, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. This person doesn't let their emotions sway them. It's a very balanced energy. It does not mean they're not empathetic. They're very genuine emotions, very nurturing, but they're not going to be swayed, by someone's being taken down quickly. When something happens, they're not going to be disturbed. So I don't feel like this is your energy, because you're coming off as the Queen of Cups. Very balanced, very even, very even-handed kind of energy, which is a beautiful energy to have. Someone who is was with you at one point, or you're not communicating with them now, because again, with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, could be somebody that maybe was a good friend, a partner. Maybe you were married to this person. Could have been a business associate, or like a close business associate. And they're feeling very lost and lonely without you. They really want to tell you about this heartbreak. but they're trying to avoid this tower moment with you. Two of Cups, which explains why the Two of Cups is in reverse. Somebody is trying to come to you and express how they're feeling. And again, this Two of Cups is also a soulmate card. Again, yes, it could be contracts and things. And when I say soulmates, it does not necessarily have to be in a romantic relationship. It can be definitely like a very good family member or a very good friend. So let's see what the Two of Cups is telling us here. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. All right, so there we go. There's your energy. Now we have a pair. We have the King and Queen of Swords on the table. And you are in reverse. This person feels that you may have ghosted them. You may probably not even communicating with them at all. Hence why this Queen is in the reverse. But you are coming up as the Queen. So you know, or they know rather, that if they're coming to you, you're not going to take any BS. You're just not going to accept it. This is a person who has seen some hurt in their lives, you know, broken hearts, the whole thing, and is weathered all that and knows his or her worth. Okay? So there is a disassociation with this. You most likely are not speaking to this person. So let's get one more card. Jupiter. This is the Hierophant. This is about commitment. This is about listening, higher callings, listening to your intuition. It can also represent sometimes governments or organizations like churches and such. This could also represent a teacher or someone here who is helping you in a way to perhaps more likely develop your spirituality, but it could be in other learning situations as well. But this is also the commitment card. This is the marriage card. This is of traditions. This speaks of soulmates and twin flames as well, again with the Two of Cups above it. So I'm really feeling that this was someone that you were very much involved with at one point. You're not communicating right now, and I do believe that this person really does want to talk about this commitment that was. So let's see. Now we have the Prince of Wands, that was the card that came out. Yeah. We got the Hierophant in the reverse this time. So yeah, there is a disconnect here. Someone may not be following their intuition as well, which kind of makes sense because the Alien, which is the Hermit card, usually when it's in the upright, someone is soul searching. Someone's really looking deep within to figure out themselves, what's their soul mission, etc. It's a spiritual awakening. And this person is kind of avoiding that because we have the Tower card right below it in the reverse. And now we have, of course, the Hierophant right underneath the Prince of Wands, which this person is angry and upset, but they're not really following their intuition, their higher calling. So there's a problem here. That's why there's no communication, but they're working on it. They are working on it at least, you know? So let's get another card here for the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Five of Wands in the upright. It said this talks about all kinds of conflict that may have happened in the past and that maybe they're worried about that will happen in the future. Could also represent that there may be competition now, that they sense there's competition, which is also one of the reasons why maybe they're angry and they're not coming forward again. Maybe you do have someone else in your life at this point. You are talking to other people. You know, love does blossom in, the pandemic. Trust me, I know. So this could very well be that as well. They're just not listening to their instincts. We have the Six of Wands here. Now, the Six of Wands, like I said, is a victory, but it's also a marriage card, too. It also speaks, again, of, this balance. Sometimes you can speak of twin flames and soulmates as well. But it's also about getting recognized for what you do. And so let's see what we can get from the Six of Wands. All right, so now we have the King of Swords in reverse. We have him above here in the upright. Now he's in the reverse. I feel that because of the way the cards are going here, that this person probably right now is the King of Swords in reverse. Wanting a victory with you, wanting some kind of victory here with you, to probably work with you on this. I think they just feel like they don't know how. Maybe they're a little afraid of the conflict that might ensue, because obviously you guys had a falling out before. Or they could sense there's competition now in your life. You know, you may be dating someone else, or at least really paying them no mind, because that Queen of Swords is not talking to this king. So let's see. But they do see emotionally stable, and that's a really good thing. So we have the the Knave of Swords here, which is also the Page. This means they are spying on you. They may be going through your social media and even say, well, I blocked them all from everything. No, unless you're complete lockdown on your social media, which most people are not, it's very easy to create another account and to just look and see what you're doing. They also could have friends. You know, they could be asking friends about you, like your mutual friends. They could be driving by your house. I mean, there's plenty of other ways, especially nowadays, everything's online, to find out what people are doing. But they are watching. They are watching. Very much so. Now again, if you feel the roles are reversed, please just switch them around. I usually read it in the way that I'm reading it, but again, you know, if there's a cross watcher, or you really feel like, you know what, maybe I'm the one that's, you know, you're the Sagittarius, like you're the kind of one that's spying and whatnot, you know. So let's see. The Temperance, there it is. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Again, there is no balance in this particular situation. This person's not coming in a very balanced place, which you can always see because the Hermit's in reverse. Two of Cups. This person's angry, probably because you did ghost them, probably because you do have somebody else maybe that you're interested in, or you're just taking care of your own business and your family and whatnot, and just really not paying them any mind. So they're still very unbalanced, and you know, they're not coming forward yet with this Knight of Swords, and luckily the last card is the King of Swords in the upright. But let's get another card first, because we have a lot of sword energy here. We really do. Okay. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles as well, and which totally makes sense. They see you as someone very nurturing, grounded, committed, who knows how to manifest things, you know, knows the laws of attraction, and is very good, you know, with your money and finances, etc. This is also the Home and Hearth card as well. So they feel like they're imbalanced without you, of course. But they do see you as this Queen of Pentacles. They see you as the Queen of Cups. They see you as the Queen of Swords. And, you know, these are very balanced energies. The reason why, of course, the Queen of Swords is in reverse, because you're just cutting this person off. You're not even speaking to this person at this point. But they hold you in high regard. So the King of Swords. So third is come back as the King of Swords here, trying to tell some truth. Let's see what we have to see here. What's going on with this? All right, we have the Knight of Wands. They're willing to keep, like, work on this. Because the Knight of Wands is about having to keep working on something. Like, you keep trudging along, keep defending the house, keep, like, going at your job and keep coming, you know, keep doing your job, or you're working on a relationship, whatever it is. Even though it may be hard work, you still do it because you feel that there's some benefit to the whole thing. So let's get another card here. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands, which is funny because we have it here and now we have it again. And this time it's in the reverse. So this, because of the way that the cards here, the top ones are the more recent timeline. They had given up. They had literally given up. They had just given up. And no doubt with this heartbreak, whatever was happening here, they had given up. And now they're coming, they want to work on this, which is why I believe that they're coming back with this truth to tell to you. So far, I don't see any malice in this. It's just really someone trying to work up the courage to talk to you about how heartbroken they feel, how lonely they feel without you. And they're trying to avoid that time moment because I don't think they're not sure how you're going to respond with this Queen of Cups, you know, and they're just not sure. I do sense that they are angry because I feel like they feel there's competition in the picture. You're just not talking to them. That maybe they feel that you gave up on this commitment, even though they may have been the one that walked away. So let's get a few more cards here. Let's get a final outcome. Just do 6 cards here. Final outcome. Yeah, look at it. We have the Sun in the reverse. They know that you are their destiny, basically. You're their soulmate. You're their one, their person. Whether this be romantic or not, this is someone who really, genuinely knows that the two of you should be together in some way. And it's in the reverse. We have the Three of Cups. Now, this could mean that they want a reunion with you. They want to, fall back in love with you. But this can also mean there was maybe a third party involved. This is also circles of support. Maybe you're talking to friends to help you through this difficult time as well. But this is also celebration. They may want to see a celebration with you. Okay, 8 of Cups. They're not able to move on from the situation. They're not able. We can see that with the Hermit card or the Alien card in the reverse. There you are, Queen of Wands. Now you're the Queen of Wands. You've got all the queens now on the board. And they see you as a go-getter. They see you taking care of business. They see you looking, beautiful or sexy, handsome, whatever it is, you're male, female, doesn't matter. And they see you going after what you want, whether it be new career opportunities, new people. This is a go-getter energy. She's very passionate. She's very creative, inspirational. And now we have the wheel is not in reverse. So the karmic wheel actually may be biting them in the ass, basically. They are probably getting all their karmic due if they have done wrong, really some serious stuff in this relationship wrong. Because Saturn is also in retrograde. A lot of the planets are in retrograde. So a lot of things are coming back from the past, and Saturn is the taskmaster and doling out the karmic, whether good karmic or bad karmic. So you've been working on yourself, then most likely you're going to be just fine. And you should be getting some rewards. If you've been not so great, this is the universe working against you. And it's not like the universe hates you or anything if you're a cross watcher. This is just about like energy. It's just all energy. What goes out must come back. The scales have to be balanced. So this is also because the wheel here is not turning, because this cycle is not complete yet between you and this person. All right, and then we have the Empress. I knew you were going to have the Empress sooner or later because you had all 4 queens. This embodies all 4 queens, and it's funny that's the last card on this outcome. But she is in reverse. So I don't believe this is you not knowing how to manifest, because when this card is upside down, it could mean that you're not manifesting the things you should, etc. I don't feel that at all. I feel that this person knows what they did to you. They know that they took advantage of your beauty, your nurturing, your ability to make things happen, to manifest things. They just took complete advantage of the Empress, and you never do that, Yeah, so I think that's what they're feeling that as well. That's the thing, that they know that you're their sun, their destiny. I mean, the sun is like one of the best cards in the deck. So they really do I feel like there's guilt. Like they know what they did. They totally know what they did. Let's just get a 3 card for a little bit future outcome, and then we're going to get an oracle card. So let me get 1, 2, 3 cards, please. 3 cards. Okay, yeah, 2 of Wands. Somebody has to make a choice. They're having a difficult time making a choice about what to pick. Like I said, there could have been a third party involved here. So they're not sure which one to choose, or they've finally chosen what they want. Again, we have the Empress in reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands. Excuse me, the Knave of Wands. Not even the Knight, it's a Knave. They may eventually come around Like I said, I feel like there may be a third party involved here. If not, it's just still then a choice of having to come forward to you and expressing how they're feeling. And they know they have to. Whether this is just getting closure on something or they want to reunite with you in some way, this has to be done. It's like the universe is forcing them to do this. They're going through their own, working through their own shit, basically. So, but when they do come forward, I think it's going to be very small. They may ask, hey, do you want to go get some coffee or something? It may be on a text saying, how are you? Would you like to get together? It's going to be small. It's going to be very small. And they're going to test the waters because they know that what they did to you was not cool in the least. So let's get an oracle card here. Oracle card for Sagittarius, please. All right, so we have Archangel Michael. We got one of the angels. Okay. You receive this card because Archangel Michael wishes to work with you and your divine mission. Like all of the archangels, Michael can be with you and everyone simultaneously, as he is unlimited and non-denominational. He helps anyone who asks, especially if you have a life purpose to help the earth, which you all do. As the giver of strength, Archangel Michael reminds you of your role on earth. He helps you to release fear and have a healthy level of self-confidence. Call upon him anytime you are afraid and know that you are immediately protected by the grace of heaven. Ask Archangel Michael to guide your decisions based on your purpose instead of fear, and rest assured that he will lead you to your highest potential. Whenever you feel alone, afraid, or vulnerable, allow the power of this magnificent angel to bring a comforting sense of protection to you. So, really beautiful, and it's just really saying, you have someone in your court. So, for you to keep going on and just remember your mission here, and I do feel like you are doing that. I feel like you are the Empress. You become this Empress. This other person knows that they're going to come forward, and you may have to ask, the angels for advice. You meditate, those kind of things. This may not happen this week because, again, I pulled this future cards out probably for the next week or the week after. But this week, we do see the King of Swords here, so it is a potential. It is a potential of it happening, of them coming forward. But we'll see. Like everything else, it's fluid, and they can also change their mind as well. I see that a lot in the cards as well when I'm reading my own. So, Sagittarius, I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you need a personal reading, my email is below in the description box. And I will talk to you later. All right? You take care of yourself. Ciao. How you doing? My dear Aries, how are you? This is May 18th to the 24th of 2020. And I've already been shuffling your cards, so we're kind of ready to go. So let's do it. All right. So the first card we have is the King of Cups in the upright. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the World card in reverse. We have the Alien in reverse. Sagittarius just had that too. And we have the Four of Swords in the upright. Okay. All right, so we have the Four of Wands in the reverse for your overall energy for the week. Now, this card, when it's up, usually means building foundations. Could be weddings and ceremonies, celebrating milestones, engagements, twin flame commitments, those kind of thing, marriage. When it's in the reverse, it means complete opposite. Like someone's not building foundations. Somebody is disconnected from this. So that we're going to get more, of course, about this, clarifications on these cards. We do have the King of Cups. He is in the upright. This is a very balanced, stable, manly, nurturing energy. Whether you're male or female, doesn't really matter. This could be you or the other person, and we will get to that. Hopefully we'll figure this one out. It will, but very balanced, okay? So it's good. This person does not let their emotions drag them down by certain things that may happen. It doesn't mean that they're, not empathetic. They are. So we do have Four of Cups here. Now someone is like kind of ready to hand a cup, to receive a cup, to be giving a cup. They may have refused the cup once before, and now they're ready. Could also feel that there may be a missed opportunity here with this card in reverse. We do have the Two of Pentacles. Now, someone is either done juggling somebody or something, a job, finances, another person, that they feel that they're just completely done juggling. They've made a choice. However, this card can also, in the reverse, can mean that they just are not making a choice. They're just not even bothering. They're kind of out of sight, out of mind. We do have the World card in reverse, and again, the cycle is not complete. Something is hindering the cycle from completing, which kind of makes sense because you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you have this Four of Wands in reverse. Not exactly good, stable energies. So the World card itself is in reverse. We do have the Alien. Now this is the Hermit card in other decks. This is someone who's lost, confused, not sure which way to go. They're lonely, isolated. And of course, in a pandemic, yes, I understand that. But I mean, this person's really isolated. This person is really having a difficult time of it. Could be you or the other person. I usually read it as the other person, but again, take it as it applies. Four of Swords. Someone is healing. Someone's meditating. Someone's re-strategizing, kind of figuring out what the next move is. This is healing mind, body, and soul. So again, it's like a very meditative state, figuring out what's going on. This is like pulling back, relaxing, and figuring things out. So let's get some clarifiers. We're going to do the Four of Wands first here. The Four of Wands. Let's see what we got for the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. All right, so we have the Four of Swords again. This is the second time it's pulled up. Again, healing, mind, body, spirit, pulling away from something. And this is why this person, either you or them, could be just pulling away and feeling disassociated with this Four of Wands right now, of building something new. So let's see. It's on their mind. It's on their mind to go forward and to build this stability, because the Four of Wands is also the twin flame energy as well on this. Oop, there it is. That's the card. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, they're not communicating. They're not coming forward to communicate. This could be someone who's just erratic with their communication. Could actually be a little bit, has been maybe a little nasty too. But for right now, we'll just call it that they're just not communicating anything to you. Because right now they're just going through a healing phase to figure out what the next move is. Because this Four of Wands is on their mind. However, they are disengaged from it now because they don't really know how to obtain it. So, and I'm feeling that this is probably their energy coming here as the King of Cups. But we're going to get a clarifier. Could be your energy too, but let's see. King of Cups, please. King of Cups. So let me just switch them around. Okay. All right, so we do have the Knight of Cups now. So this is good. They want someone who does want to express some love or some emotional support here. You know, you got the King and the Knight right here. It's nice if this person's coming back as the King. Again, it could be you expressing your wanting to express love to this other person. But again, I think it's the other way around. So let's get another card for that. Someone wanted a new beginning, but they can't, they see it's out of reach right now. This is this is the Ace of Wands, a new emotional, not emotional, because it's more of the Ace of Cups. This is more of a passionate new start, creative new start. But right now, you know, again, because you have the sword, Knight of Swords here, nothing is being communicated. So therefore it is not coming forward. I do see them wanting a new start. They may now reach out with some emotion to express how they're feeling, which is good. Can't deny that. I do feel like this, again, Four of Cups is sort of saying that they're ready to maybe give this cup, you know? So let's see what we can get here. Because it works perfectly, again, with the Knight of Cups right there. And, you know, moving that cup towards you. Yeah, there you are. I knew you'd show up sooner or later. Queen of Cups. And this is, they're not sure how you're going to react to this. You're probably right now emotionally unavailable to them. No doubt. And they do see you as the Queen of Cups. However, I don't think you're unbalanced or flying off the handle or any of that sort of thing. I just think they don't know how you're going to respond to their offer because you've cut them off kind of emotionally as well. You're probably not talking to them. You're probably just very distant with them if you are having any communication at all. So let's get another card here. We have the Knave or the Page of Wands. They do want to come in, like I said, and this Knave of Wands is a small communication. Maybe asking, you know, could we maybe go for coffee? You know, they want a new passionate beginning, new start. It's a bit of communication. That's what the Knaves are, the Pages are. And it's kind of like this little bit of start. It's almost like testing the waters. They're coming back here as the king. They do have that. But they're really not sure how you're going to respond to their inquiry, how you're going to respond to them reaching out to you. Because no matter whatever happened in the past, you may have been married to this person one time. You may have had a deep commitment to this person one time because the Four of Wands is in the reverse. Twin flames, soulmate or twin flames. It obviously, no doubt, was a very difficult relationship. It's not telling me that far in the past. It's really kind of telling me what's kind of in the present mostly right now. Two of Pentacles. Let's see if they've actually made a decision then. I guess they have, concerning the Four of Cups is here right next to it. Let's see. Three of Cups. They're coming in single, which means there most likely was a third party, which you already would have known about this. Yeah, because this is the card. When this card is reversed, this is someone coming in single. They're going it alone. And with the Two of Pentacles above it, someone has finally made a choice. They're done juggling you and somebody else, or the idea of moving back to you, which is why, no doubt, they're a little hesitant about how you're going to receive this cup when they do come back to talk to you. You know, they really are planning the next stage because of the Four-Sword mentality here. So let's get on with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Hangman. All right, so they apparently must have finally looked at things in a different light, which is interesting because this is a very spiritual card. This is like when the universe finally gets you to look at things in a different perspective, sometimes really delving in deep and looking at yourself, the things that may have caused, what were the cause and effects of these things, what was your play in it, etc. This is also about being patient as well. But this is a very spiritual card, especially when it is in the upright. It means somebody is looking and viewing things in a different light. So, which is good. Now, the World card here is in reverse. The cycle is not yet complete because it is the universe is having this cycle. It needs to complete. It's like divine timing here. All of this had to happen because of the divine timing in which it had to play out. This person, no doubt, had to grow up. You, no doubt, had to do your healing as well. And it's unfortunate, but it does happen. And hopefully it's moved us all beyond and into better state of being because we're all elevating now to higher dimensions. So we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So they could be getting over the conflict as well. They could have a sense of competition now, because maybe you're looking at other people. Maybe you're more focused on your career than you are wanting a relationship or even like talking to somebody else. But there is that sense of past conflicts and whatnot. So let's see. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Again, there may have been a lot of deception in the past. A person lying, untruths, half-truths, someone not even communicating, just holding back on communication. So this is why this cycle is not done, because that has to all be rectified. So we do have the alien here. This person is lonely, isolated by themselves, literally by themselves. So let's get another card here. There you are, the Queen of Swords. They feel isolated and lonely because you are not paying them any mind. You've taken away your nurturing, your emotional connection to them. Like I said, if you are communicating with them at all, which this says no, you aren't. But if you are, it's very, very just yes, no answers, very black and white, nothing else in it. And they see you right now as the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords, doesn't take any bullshit either. So, but right now, you've basically cut them off. You're not even communicating with them. So it's hence why they're trying to figure out how to come back to you and talk to you. We do have the Two of Swords. There was a decision that had to be made, probably in the past, that either you made to cut them off, to cut them out, because it was not serving you at this point. You had to do your own healing. They weren't seeing the light. There was obviously a third party involved. You wanted nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. So you had to make the decision to cut them off. All right. Now, we do have, again, the Four of Swords. They're trying to figure out this, trying to heal, trying to figure out their next move. Yeah, they're looking, because there's no forward movement here at this point. So this is falling underneath the Four of Swords, so that's why they're trying to figure out what is the next thing to do. What could they possibly do? How are they going to come back to you as the King of Cups here and give you this cup, this emotional love or support or whatever it is in particular that they want to hand you. They want to make the wrongs right here. Tower card in the upright. They know that this either pertains to the past, that there was a tower moment that stopped this whole thing. It could have been them lying or the deceit or whatever was going on here, because again, I feel like there's a third party involved, or someone meddling in. Could be a family member as well, a business associate that was meddling in their affairs. So this did bring a tower moment. They also realized that them coming forward can also bring another tower moment, because they're not sure how you're going to take this, and they will be afraid of rejection. Okay? So let's get a final outcome, my dear Aries. Okay. We do have the Prince of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So they're not coming back as far as commitment, or this is like they've just kind of halted it. They may have been in the past. Yeah, because now we have the Five of Wands in the upright. It's one of the reasons why they had kind of moved on. They felt there was too much conflict maybe between the two of you. We have the Four of Pentacles. They were feeling very insecure. You were feeling insecure. There could have been just a lot of battles between both of you. I feel this could be internal, external, but I think this is between both of you having external fights and just not feeling insecure in the relationship, not giving in the relationship either. One of you could not be, maybe not giving, holding on tight to your emotions, your money, whatever it may have been. And then we have the Prince of Cups. Yeah, this is in the reverse. We have it up in the upright now, but this is in the past. They withdrew their cup as well, and their commitment. There was a commitment first. The wheel is turning. The wheel of fortune is turning. The wheel of karma is turning, which is a good thing. I do believe that's coming in your favor. We do the Two of Cups. So the wheel of karma is turning to make these things right. This is feeling disassociated from this union that should have been. The union, of course, is not complete yet because they have not come back yet. This is kind of what they are looking for. This is also very karmic with the universe working on this union. This could be a very divine union. Like I said, if it's a twin flame union, it is meant to be. And whether it needs foreclosure, just a foreclosure, whether it needs a closure or just to be reunited again. So we're going to get just 3 more cards a little bit further in the future, and then we're going to get an oracle card. Just 3 more cards further in the future, please. All right, so we have the Emperor. So they're going to try to come back as the Emperor here, which is not bad in this sense because it's not reverse. This is someone who wants to take control, who needs their Empress, whether you're man, female, doesn't really matter, exchange the roles. But this is someone who does know how to manifest things, someone who is committed and grounded. So we're going to say, let's see what else we got. Yeah, they're willing to work on it. They know it may be tough, may be hard between the two of you to get back together to see eye to eye, but they are willing to work on it. And they feel disassociated, like you are their, they know that you're their destiny. And they feel, again with this 2 of Cups in reverse, disconnected, disassociated with that. I think they finally realized and woke up to that fact, and that's why they've gotten rid of their third party. And most likely it's a third party. It won't be for everybody, of course, but they see you as their destiny, as their everything, their fortune, their love, because this is a twin flame, this is a soulmate card, this is prosperity, this is love, joy, this is fertility. It's everything in the good when it's upright, but there's something blocking it right now. And this is what it is because of this disconnect with this union. So I'm gonna just go through more. I want to see, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? How does Aries feel about this when they come forward? How does Aries feel when they come forward? We have the 8 of Wands. I said, how does Aries feel about this? You're not really willing to go forward. You may not be having the Knave of Knights. The Knave of Wands, rather. But there is a new start here. There's a new creative, passionate start here. I think things may not move forward quickly or at first. I think there's going to be hesitance to do so. I think you're going to be very guarded in moving forward with this person. But I think you eventually might and sort of figure it out with them, because they are going to come in here. They are going to try to come in as the Emperor. But I do feel like you're going to reject this, which is interesting. They're coming back as the Emperor, but they're only coming back as the Knave, handing you a Knave, kind of. Do you want to get coffee or something? It's a very small step into it, but that's understandable because no doubt they really made a disaster of this. Now, don't get me wrong, it takes 2, but for the most part, this was really kind of on their page, a lot of this. But you might just do it. You might go for that new start, the new passionate start. Let's get an oracle card. Oops. Mother Mary. Let's see if she wants to come back out. She'll come back out. So let's see. We have stay. Stay. This card guides you not to run away from a troubling situation. Whatever it is that's going on or challenging you right now is something you need to experience and learn from in this lifetime. There's an aspect of the situation, however unpleasant, that's not yet complete. So the angels ask you not to make any extreme moves right now. While this may seem like the exact opposite of what you hoped you'd hear, please know that the Indigo tools and lessons you acquired by preserving will serve as priceless assets to you later in life. Someday you'll see this situation as clearly as the angels do now, and you will know that when the time to make a change comes, the signs will be undeniable. It looks like they at least want you to hear this person out. That you're not going to be able to just sort of run from it, and it's going to have to be, at least, this person needs to be at least listened to. So, Aries, I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification button, and if you do need a personal reading, my email is below in the description box, and I will talk to you later. You have a good week. Ciao. Hey Leo, how you doing? This is your May 18th to the 24th reading for 2020. I've already been shuffling your cards, so we're just going to get into it. So here we go. All right, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Princess of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Emperor in the upright. And we have the Three of Swords in the upright. Oof. Some heavy stuff going on here. All right, we also do have the Star in the upright. So this is talking about cosmic destiny. This is talking about healing, talking about beauty, talking about the universe having your back. Beautiful card. Beautiful overall energy. This is also the card of Aquarius too, so you may be dealing with Aquarius. I don't usually say that because they're general readings. You really could be dealing with any sign, you or the other person. Plus it could also be, they could also have their other signs too. Their moon, their Venus, their rising, all depends on that too. So, let's continue. Eight of Swords. Somebody's finally getting out of their heads about something. This is usually the toxicity that we tell ourselves, the woulda, shoulda, couldas, we're not good enough, you know, all of these lies that keep going around in our little brain and sort of sabotaging us left and right. So someone is finally getting over that mentality. We do the Nine of Cups here. There is sort of a blockage here in the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And something is blocking this wish fulfillment. We have the Lovers. Now, this could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate connection. Could have been someone you're really, very committed to, married. It's my asthma. I start talking too much, I forget to breathe. But this is also, as far as soulmates, it can also be deep connections between family members or also friends, like really, really close friends. This can also be business associates as well, but it's something really, really close when it comes to the Lovers, okay? Could also be about loving yourself again, and it's in the reverse. So there's a disconnect. Whoever this is for or with, there's a disconnect. Now, we do the Prince of Pentacles. There's somebody coming forward with a little bit of information about maybe a monetary thing, maybe about a job or information, but could also be maybe about a little bit of a commitment, like working towards, hey, do you want to go on a date, kind of thing, like something small. Can be an immature energy as well, or also someone younger. Now, we do have the Emperor right next to it, so I'm assuming they're probably associated with each other. This is someone coming in who wants to take control, someone who can be a little controlling sometimes, but this is usually a very sturdy person who knows how to build empires, very confident, slow-moving energy, crosses their T's, dots their I, thorough. So at least it's in the upright. It's a better energy in the upright than it is, trust me, in the reverse. We have the Three of Swords, but there's some heartbreak here. And it is happening now, or it's in someone's heart at this moment. Because they're not quite getting over it yet. It would be in the reverse if they were. So let's get some clarification on all of this. We have the Star card. Now the Star, let's see what we can find out with the Star here. The Star, oop, there she is. It is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So let me get one more card before I say what I need to say for this. Because you have two major arcanas here already. The Star and the Wheel are both major arcana. And plus, you do have the Lovers and the Emperor, again, more major arcana. A lot of major arcana already. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is either done juggling somebody or something, money, finances, another person, or they're just not bothering to even make a decision. Now, I do feel that maybe somebody has made a decision because someone's let someone drop, because someone is going through some really difficult times here. Okay? I'm also saying that this person who's going through this difficult time, who's kind of done juggling, who like karma is really biting them in the ass, sees you as the Star, sees you as someone that they look up to, someone who is very much in the public eye as well. You could be an actor, you could be an Instagrammer, influencer, whatever. Somebody who gets a lot of attention when they go out. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with this. I'm feeling this is your energy, and they're kind of looking at this because it's interesting how this kind of fell out here. This is a card of healing too. This person is healing. So this is read many different ways here for me. But someone is getting their karmic due, and they're feeling it. They're feeling it. They're definitely feeling it. So it's kind of got them out of their Eight of Swords mentality, which is good. Let's see if we can get another card here for the Eight of Swords, please. Ace of Cups, brand new emotional potential beginning. This is what this person wants with you. I'm really feeling that because, again, I feel that you are the Star. They view you as their Star. And probably many other people do too in the world. You have a Star quality about you, and you're Leo, so a lot of Leos do. So I think they're finally getting out of their mindset about this. Let's get one more card for the Ace. Yeah, this is after coming out of a loss, the Five of Cups. There was loss here. There was definite loss here, emotional loss. It's kind of, this is the optimistic, pessimistic card, woe is me, crying over spilled milk kind of thing. But they want a new emotional beginning now. They're finally getting out of their heads about this, sort of being, again, basically in a pessimistic mood about it. The toxicity and wanting a brand new emotional start with you, which is great. Now, there is something blocking this because they have the Nine of Cups. I believe they do see you as a wish fulfillment. However, it's in the reverse. And no doubt because there may have been things that have happened in the past of why you're not together now. We already see the Three of Swords, and we see the Lovers in reverse. I mean, it's pretty clear. So let's see what the Nine of Cups has to say. Nine of Cups. What do you have to say about Nine of Cups? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So someone is working on this. They're trying to work on their wish fulfillment, trying to master it, trying to figure out what to do. Let's get one more for the Eight. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So there could have been a third party. They could also want to work on, oops, I just got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this could have been definitely somebody who wants to come in and work on this with you, which is why the Eight of Pentacles is here too. But it could have also been someone that had also third party involvement. And we had the King of Pentacles fly out here. This is, again, their energy. It did come up in the reverse. When I looked at it, it was in the reverse. I'm using this as a card because I think that before this person was just really greedy. This is when this king is upside down. He is greedy, self-centered, not thinking about anybody else. It's a very uncommitted energy, not very nurturing, and also this person also has a hard time with finances. You know, they can't quite keep it together. So there could have been this energy where they involved a third party, but I feel like they're moving out of that now because again, we have the healing phase. Karma's biting them in the ass at this point. And they're trying to work on figuring out how they can get you back for this wish fulfillment. Because again, right next to the wish fulfillment, we have the Lovers card, which of course is in the reverse, which is you and this other person. So let's see. Let's get a card for the Lovers. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is good because someone's getting over the anxiety and the stressful nights and the sleepless nights. So it's just fantastic about that. And my new partner just walked in. Looking all sexy. Love does blossom in quarantine, what can I tell you? So let's see what the Knight of Swords is all about. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So they were not willing to come forward and communicate at all. They're withholding a lot of communication. They weren't saying anything. They were very unstable. They may not have been telling you their truthful, how they truly felt, what was truly going on. They may have been lies and deceptions if they did say anything at all. And this is why I told you the karmic wheel is biting them in the ass right now. And they're finally getting out of that Nine of Swords energy, the anxiety. They realize, of course, that you're here, this two of, the Lovers here, and they want this, but again, it's still in this reverse. They do want a new emotional beginning. We can definitely see that. They do feel that you're destiny, you're the star. We have the Princess of Pentacles. They may come now, coming in, asking maybe for a date or something, maybe a little, it's a little bit of communication. They could be also, again, a little mature. So let's see what we're talking about. Because the thing is, right next to it, we have the Emperor, and that's definitely their energy. So yeah, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Let me get one more card. Because the King of Wands in reverse is not communicative, it's angry. The passion turns into anger. Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they're done with the mind games. This is getting over that. It's getting over the mind games, over the words that were spoken, things like that. And slowly this energy is turning into like the queen, this little Princess of Pentacles. Again, it's a smaller energy, but considering what's been happening, they're not going to rush right back in because I don't know, what concerns me is here that they're still coming as the Emperor, like they're trying to take control of the situation. It's really odd because they're, well, do you want to go for coffee? But yet I'm the Emperor. It's like, it's a really bizarre dichotomy. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They're getting over the heartbreak, and because this card's major. This is backstabbing, heartbreak, lying, stealing, cheating, whatever. It's not a good card. But someone's getting over that, releasing all of that. And we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, we have it over here, but again, it's in reverse, which is good. It's like somebody's getting again out of that mindset, the toxic mindset, which is fantastic. So we do have the Three of Swords here. Now there's still a heartbreak here. Why is there still heartbreak? King of Swords in reverse. Someone, they just weren't communicating. Again, I feel how they felt, even though it's the King of Swords in reverse. There was just no communication. Give me one more card. Yeah, they want a new emotional beginning. a new passionate beginning. But I'm a little confused here because like this, They want to come in, they want to maybe take you out for coffee or something. It's like a little bit of like this sort of maybe talk about commitment, something in this realm of this Pentacles. Maybe they want to work together in some way. They're trying to take care, trying to come in, command the situation, basically. It feels like, to me, it's almost like rushing in a little too strong in ways. It's this kind of like weird energy. Again, we have heartbreak here, which is interesting because, you know, I don't know if it's going to cause more heartbreak because, again, I feel like you've gotten over your stuff because you're not even here really in this card. The only one you're picking up here right now is the Star card, which is like basically you've healed, you're good, you're shining bright. And this other person, I feel like it's almost like they're going to bring in more heartbreak because I don't feel like they're going to be telling the entire truth at this point. They're going to want a new emotional commitment, like I said, a new passionate beginning. But, you know, what's upsetting with me, even though they're coming with this little Princess of Pentacles here, right below it is the King of Wands in reverse. So it's this weird dichotomy kind of energy. It's very bipolar. And I feel like they're not going to be fully truthful. If they're trying to do like gangbusters on you, it's going to cause more heartbreak. Like they need to be fully truthful and honest. That's the most important thing here. Can I just get one more card for the Three of Swords? One more card for the Three of Swords, please. Yeah, conflicts. This is either internal or external conflict, and it may be yours once they come in, or theirs, but I feel like this might be more of your internal conflict when they do come in. Because I think you're gonna know they're not quite telling all the truth, because again, we have the King of Swords here reversed. This could also be that they also feel that there's competition. Now, if it's competition, that they're viewing this as competition, they may also feel a bit heartbroken as well. But still, what's concerning me here is that the King of Swords is still in the reverse. That's concerning me. So let's get a final outcome here. All right, we have again the Nine of Swords in reverse. That's good. Someone's getting over the anxiety, the worry. We have the Princess of Cups. Okay, so this again is small information. This is like an apology. Okay, coming in with an apology. They're working on it. They're trying to work on this. Or you're trying to work on it. See, Ten of Pentacles, this is kind of what they want with you, but again, it's in reverse. It's like they may have had this and they just kind of gave it to waste. And the High Priestess in reverse. Either secrets are going to start being revealed, some things that you didn't know are going to come to light, or they're just not following their intuition as well. This is what's bothering me about this King of Swords. It's like all the truth is not there. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is basically sensing a waste of time, a waste of investment here. I'm going to pick two more cards on each side of that. Could also be someone's done reevaluating, but I feel like this is more like someone says this is a waste of time, and it may be a waste of investment. It may be you. Yeah, then we have the Knave of Cups in reverse now. It's like you're refusing it, and you're walking away. You're walking away from it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because I think there's still secrets hidden. Like secrets will start to be revealed. I don't feel like they're listening to their intuition as far as like the actual telling the truth. They're kind of working on this. Like they want this Ten of Pentacles with you, which is the happy ever after. As far as like the material world, like the commitment, like you have the house, the dog, the cat, you know, the car, kids, if you want that kind of thing. But I feel that you're going to refuse this cup. You feel like it's a waste of time. And you're going to be moving away from it. Because, again, I think the most important thing here is that there isn't enough truth. They're kind of trying to come in and command the situation rather than being gentle about it, coming in as the King of Cups and expressing their emotions and saying, you know, listen, this is what happened, this is how I feel, blah, blah, blah. But they're not. It's like the King of Swords is in reverse. So it may be half-truths, it may be lies, and it's just, that is not good. Let me just pull 3 cards for like a bit of future outcome for them. What are they planning on doing? What are they planning on doing? What for them in the future? What are they planning on doing? What do they plan on doing? We have the 3 of Cups in reverse. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. They're obsessing about it. And the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. See, this is, I don't like this. Leo, I don't like this. This is it's still not an equal give and take. They're obsessing about it. They're obsessing about the past. There was still a third party. I feel there was a third party or something was involved, most likely. But there was definitely greed, and they were more concerned about themselves and what they did, and weren't giving a shit about you. And they're obsessing about the past, you know, and there was no equal give and take here. And these are future cards that I was pulling. So I don't feel like this is really good. I don't feel like this is really good at all. Let me just see, pull yours. How are you going to view the situation? How are you going to view the situation? We already got you walking away. How are you going to view the situation a bit further in the future? Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be fine. I don't know. I don't think this is a commitment with them, or maybe it will be. But I really think that you have new potential on the horizon for your finances and commitments. Look at that, the Lover's card. And releasing the Devil. Releasing what no longer serves. And this could also be the ties to them. This could be, again, the ties to them. This could be codependency. It's releasing that. You are going to have a new beginning here. Like, even if this is not with somebody romantically, this is like you being balanced. And a new finances for you are coming in. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful financial start. The Lover's card, if someone's not romantically already involved, you know, then this is just following, you know, back in and releasing the Devil, releasing this person. Because remember, you had the 8 of Cups here, just walking away. Just walking away. Because why? Because this person's not truthful. They're not coming back with truth. They're not looking for anything to be balanced. They're still thinking about themselves. That's what that 3 of Cups in reverse is. And they're obsessing about it, which is, okay, fine, obsess about it, but, you know, then do the right thing. Come back as a truthful person. Do the work. So at this time, if this person comes back, it's certainly not the right time. Yeah. But did we get the World card? I'm just curious. No, we didn't. No, not this one. We didn't. Okay. We have yeah, because they're going through some karma. They're going to be getting a lot of karma right now. You're going to be shining like a star. They're going to be getting bit in the ass. Yeah. So, well, my dear Leos, let's get a little oracle card for you to wrap things up, and then we'll move on. All right, we have patience. I mean, what more can I say, right? This is just patience, 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 patience. You know, Leos love patience. I'm a fellow Leo. I've gotten more patient over the years, but trust me, I'm not exactly the most patient person in the world. This card signals that what you desire isn't yet ready to merge in your life. This doesn't mean it won't come to you, it just means not at this current time. While you may feel ready to receive the fulfillment of your wishes, it's not the right moment. Patience is one of the most important lessons that Indigo can learn, because as the world is now, things happen much more slowly than they need to. This card doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It merely reminds you that as an Indigo, your You're an advanced being who sees the entirety of situations much faster than the average human. Be patient with the circumstances and people in your life. Know that they're not the only one who feels as if they're running a race against turtles. The better you get at waiting, the more happiness you'll have. And again, this is being patient about that new start financially. But again, like I said, if this person is to come back in your life, if it is meant to be, if it's divinely orchestrated to do so, right now that it's not the right time. It's not the right time at all. It is not the right time. Yeah, so you take care of yourself, boo, because if this person does show up, they're not in the right state of mind at all. At all. Yeah, they haven't quite learned their lessons yet. They may need that karma to still keep biting them in the ass until they wake up fully. But, I mean, they're getting out of some of their stuff in their head, but they haven't quite done the rest of the work. If you can't be honest in a relationship, you can't truly say what you have to in an honest way, then you haven't done the work. You're still going about low vibrational. And you, my dear Leos, have definitely gone higher. You're ascending because you're the star here. You've got the star card. So I hope this resonated, Leo. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification button. And if you do need a personal reading, my email is below in the description box. I will talk to you later. All right. Ciao.